Good evening, my dear subscribers. In this video, I am going to show how to estimate and interpret multinomial Probit regression model in STATA. Let me tell you about the dataset and the model. This is the model yi is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 xi plus theta d1 plus mu I, where yi represents race, which is a categorical dependent variable, and it has three categories. Y is equal to 1 if the race is white, it is equal to 2 if black, and 3 otherwise. Xi is age, which is a scale or a numeric explanative variable and is measured in years. D1 is equal to 1 if a person is a member of the union and 0 otherwise. And the total number of participants in this sample size are 200. In order to run and interpret multinomial Probit model, I'll go to my STATA file and I'll open data. This is my data file, and it has a number of variables. First of all, I will summarize these variables. This is the summary of variables. There are various types of variables. Some are categorical and some are continuous or scale variables. I'll be using race as my dependent variable, and it has three categories. One stands for white, two stand for black, and three stands for other. Then I'll be using age as my continuous independent variable, and age is measured in years. And here my other categorical independent variable is union. It is equal to 1 if a person is member of the union, and 0 otherwise. 0 means that the concerned person is not member of the union. Let me tabulate my dependent variable race. So here is the frequency distribution of race. About 71% are white, 28% are black, and about 1% are other. So this is the frequency distribution of my dependent variable. Let me also tell you summary of my age variable, and total number of observations are 28,500 and 10. This is the mean value, this is the standard deviation, this is the minimum, and this is the maximum age. I may also tabulate the union membership. So tabulate union, and 77%, almost 77% are not member of union, and 23% are member of union. After this, I'll fit multinomial Probit model. So categorical outcome, multinomial Probit, and here I'll go to the model, and I'll since I have already done that, so I'll clear all, and so my dependent variable is race. In order to put independent variables, I will click on these three dot box, and here I will click on to a full factorial, and my one variable is union. Let me say this is age. One of my variable is age. Since this is continuous variable, so I will check this box, and my second variable is union, so I'll click on this. This is categorical, so I will not check this. I'll also delete this, and after this I will add to this. Now after this I will click on OK, and I'll submit the results. So STATA is taking some time to estimate multinomial Probit regression of race on main effect of age and main effect of union and the interaction effect of age and union. And I have asked STATA to give me robust standard errors. So this is a base category. STATA has taken white as base category. This is black and this is other. So let me change this, and I want other as a base category. So I'll write 3 and let me submit. So again STATA will run this model, and this time other will be as a base category. So it is now doing iteration. It is giving us its iteration history. There will be a number of iteration, and after that it will give me output of this regression model. So yes, now other has been taken as the base outcome. Now these are the coefficients. It may be a little bit difficult to interpret these results. So I'll go to post estimation, and here I'll click on this. So my marginal analysis, and I will tell it launch. I will leave this, and let me delete this, and let me delete this, and let me delete this. So here as a covariate I will give union, that is my categorical variable having 2 categories, so I will not give anything here. And then I will put age as a interactive variable, and here I will here I will mention sorry, this should be age, not union. So for age I will this is 30 with a interval of 20 up to, with the interval of 10 up to 50, and let me submit. So it will give me the marginal predicted probabilities. So let me see what does it mean. So here are my marginal predicted probabilities. So let me show you the command. The command is here, margins union at age is equal 30, 10 is the interval up to 50. So I have 3 categories for the age, and here for the prediction, 1 is for white, 2 is for black, and 3 is for other. So what does this mean? This means that this is the marginal predicted probability of a person to be of white race given that his age is up to 30 and he is not member of union. This is the marginal predicted probability of a person to be of white race and he is of age up to 40, greater than 30 but up to 40, and he is not member of the union. This is the marginal predicted probability of someone to be of white race given that he is of age 40 and he is member of the union. And similarly, if I scroll down, this is the marginal predicted probability of someone to belong to other race rather than black or white, and his age is up to 50 and he doesn't belong to union, he is not member of the union. And finally, this is the marginal predicted probability of someone who belongs to other race rather than white or black, and he is of age 50 and he is member of the union. So these are now probabilities. We can express these probabilities in this way. So after interpreting these probabilities, we can also make some graphs or plots of these data. So let me click here, and in this window I will click on this and I will launch, And after that I'll click on collect, and this time this is my age and this is my union. Let me delete this. So I want to tell STATA to give me a plot where the x-axis is at age, and create plots for groups defined by variable, and my variable is union. And after that I'll press submit, so it gives me these plots. But since there are confidence interval in these graphs, uh, I want to tell STATA don't plot confidence interval. So I'll submit again, and now the confidence interval will not be there. So there are three outcomes here. The first outcome is for those who belong to white race, and this red line shows the marginal predicted probabilities of those who belong to union, and the blue line shows marginal predicted probabilities of those who are not member of unions. So regarding this is the marginal predicted probabilities for someone who is of age 50 and he doesn't have any membership of the union, and then he is in the white race. This is the marginal predicted probability of someone to be of white race, given that his age is 50 and he is member of the union. This is marginal predicted probability of someone at age 50 who belongs to black race and he is a member of the union. This is marginal predicted probability of someone in the black race, given that his age is 50 and he doesn't have membership of the union. Coming to the other race, since observation are very less for this category, so here there is no much difference between the individual who have union membership and those who don't have union membership. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how we estimate multinomial Probit model and their predicted probabilities and their comparison by race. One is white, one is black, and one is other. And then we compare these probabilities by age categories and membership of union. I hope this was helpful for you.